the world has gone digital.
Yeah.
Every single thing must be tech-enabled. Everything.
Yeah.
And if we don't latch on it on time, we're going to just be there in Africa.
Correct.
But unfortunately for the world, Africa has the largest youth population in the world right now, and we have the great advantage of the next 10, 20 years to be able to rule the world in the digital space. And we need to get those children prepared to get to that level. So part of the thoughts and part of why we're here as LSETF is to find partnerships and for investors and knowledge seeking. It's a knowledge seeking venture.
Yeah.
To see what has been done, what they've done. We visited 1 or 2 hubs to see how they actually do their hubs.
Yeah.
The cohorts for entrepreneurs, what the visions. And we all realize that they all need that handshake, even with other people, with Africa.
Yeah.
For instance, for business support, we realize that a lot of entrepreneurs here, small, medium-scale enterprises, also need people because they cannot actually afford the cost of business.
Right.
So now we have a lot of people sitting idle and waiting to work for half the money.
Yeah.
And we're ready to build up our own talents and match them to these entrepreneurs worldwide, not just in America.
Yeah.
And we're people from all over the world here, and we can actually provide employment for them.
Yeah.
And income.
Yeah. Look, very spot on and amazing. In 2019, I was a guest speaker in Silicon Valley. So I was in San Francisco, and this in the United States of America. And I look at the highs of most of the multi-billionaires in 2019, and I said, hey, listen to me. Any company, any multinational companies that is not in Africa by 2030 doesn't have a future.
Those they can't.
But they look at me. And so when we had the breakout session, they came to meet me that why did you say, hey,
as a youth population,
I said I have the data. America in 2019 was just growing at less than 2%. The entirety of Europe, the average growth then was around 1.9%. But at that point in time in 2019, Rwanda was growing at 14%. Nigeria was on a growth trajectory of 8%. Cote d'Ivoire was growing at about I think at about 9%. Ghana was growing then at about 10%. And I told them, there is only Africa today that you can find, 2-digit growth. That growth is plateau in North America, is plateau, in Europe. So, and I said, you say Africa has a lot of challenges. Where you have challenges, that's where, you have, a lot of opportunities. So that's, look, you need to get into Africa if you need to expand. I don't know what I did when I got home in 2019 and I put the young people together. I said, look, it is better you get yourself ready so that when the multinationals are coming, you're ready for their skills. You're ready for them so that they can make.
We got to prepare.
Yeah, we got to prepare so that, and that is what actually happened.